there's supposedly an integer between 3 and 4. Do you know what it is? A renowned mathematician was convinced that discovering this elusive number would unlock the secrets of time travel, even allow passage into the fourth dimension. But his theory defied all logic, and soon, the entire world dismissed him as a madman. The celebrated genius, once a distinguished professor, was committed to a psychiatric hospital. To break his delusion, a therapist scattered jelly beans on a table and challenged him to arrange the missing integer between 3 and 4. No one expected what happened next. History itself seemed to shift. The professor swiftly lined up 3 jelly beans in a row. But when he reached the fourth, his hands trembled. He picked it up, put it down, then froze. His eyes darted wildly, his movements growing frantic. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't place it. After a tense pause, the therapist shattered his hopes. There is no such integer. Enraged, the professor flipped the table, screaming. The doctor pleaded with him to abandon his obsession, fearing it would only deepen his madness. Defeated, the professor slumped, until he spotted a dropped marker on the floor. Seizing his chance, he snatched it when no one was looking. Before the orderlies dragged him away, he also grabbed a fistful of jelly beans. He was locked in room 304. The doctor dismissed the episode as insanity, until something eerie happened in the elevator. Traveling from the 4th to the 3rd floor took noticeably longer than between other floors. Could the integer actually exist? Shaking off the thought, he reflected on the professor's brilliant career. What a tragic waste, he mused, for such a mind to be lost to absurdity. Later, reviewing session recordings, he replayed the professor's theories. The man had compared humans to ants crawling on a flat surface, unaware of the third dimension, just as humans are blind to higher planes. Still, the doctor scoffed. Needing air, he headed to a bar. Then, a peanut on the table split open. Before he could react, he looked up, and there was the professor, scrawling equations on the window with the stolen marker. The doctor chased him into an alley, only for the man to vanish. In his place stood an old TV, broadcasting a decades-old news segment. An unidentified man had died in a hit-and-run, his existence seemingly erased from records. As the doctor puzzled over this, a boy materialized before the screen. His blood ran cold. It was himself as a child. A ringing phone jolted him awake. It had all been a dream, or so he thought, until the caller delivered grim news. The professor had disappeared from his locked room, leaving only walls covered in equations. Trembling, the doctor studied the sprawling calculations. A horrifying realization struck him. Had the professor solved it? Had he truly crossed time? Then he spotted a marker cap on the floor. Something about it felt familiar. A buried memory surfaced. As a boy, he'd been in a car with his mother when they struck and killed an old man. At the scene, beside scattered jelly beans, lay a marker, missing its cap. That old man was the professor.